he was hospitalized at 4.5 months. The head of respiratory therapy was to come on. She said, you have to meet Dr. Christopher Hartnick. And the next morning, which was Monday, Dr. Hartnick came out to us pre-op, introduced himself, told us that he was going to do a bronchoscopy, explained the procedure that he would be going under, what he'd be looking for, the camera, and more of an invasive test to give us more answers. And I'll never forget when he came out post-op, the news that followed. My husband and I went down to the post-op room, and there was our, beautiful baby boy just coming out of sedation. And Dr. Hartnick had informed us that Seamus had a subglottic stenosis, which is a narrowing in the airway. His airway was actually only opened 2 millimeters, about the size of a coffee stirrer. He was amazed at that point that, he was still with us. How he was breathing, no one knew. Dr. Hartnick has such a phenomenal way of speaking with the families, where he lays out a plan and he says we could do A, we could do B, we could do C, it's your decision. But all the while he's, guiding you into what is the best decision. About a year later, when the airway wasn't opening on its own, Dr. Hartnick decided to do a reconstructive surgery where he takes cartilage from the rib and opens up the airway. Seeing him laying there after surgery, I was so relieved. I knew, the trache's out, he's gonna wake up. He has a hoarse voice quality at times due to slight vocal nodules, but I was just telling one of the nurses, I think he would have had them anyway because he talks so much and he's so active. If it wasn't for Dr. Hartnick, we wouldn't have Seamus. Thank you, Dr. Hartnick, and thank you, Mass Eye and Ear.